Washington State football holding its crimson and gray spring game today. For fans, a little taste of what to expect come fall. Beautiful day on the Palouse, and the much anticipated debut of transfer quarterback Cameron Ward. Well, he didn't waste any time proving why he is the man. First drive of the game, Ward going up top for Drake Owen. How about that as a statement? 6 on your first drive. Ward would keep flashing his talent in the second quarter. This is what you call nice quarterbacking. Moves up in the pocket and finds Lincoln Victor. Look out for that duo. They have been in sync thus far in spring ball. Overall, a nice showing from Cam Ward. He threw 4 touchdowns, going 21 for 30 with 246 yards through the air. He proved he knows new offensive coordinator Eric Morris's offense well and showed off the talent that made him such a prized recruit. Here's head coach Jake Dickert on Ward's performance and Ward on what made him so successful today.
And we're very vanilla today, so just getting back to some base things that our guys are really comfortable with. And you can just tell Cam is comfortable. And I think we got a lot of talent around him to just give him the ball and watch him work.
Just being prepared, I would say. You know, I go over the plays a lot. And, you know, Coach Morris, he puts all of his quarterbacks in great situations to play at our ability. And, you know, at the end of the day, I feel like all the quarterbacks had a great day.
And one thing we learned from today is Washington State's defense is picking up right where it left off last season. The Cougs were first in the Pac-12 in takeaways last year, and they were back at it today. The defense had 4 interceptions and 6 sacks in this one. Really made things rough, specifically on the backup QBs. Of course, head coach Jake Dickert was the defensive coordinator before taking over as head coach, and you can see his stamp on this unit. A big day for the defense, who led on the scoreboard throughout the first half in the wacky spring game scoring system. Takeaways are the goal of this unit, and the Cougs continue to preach it.
Honestly, we're trying to become better than we did last year, so we're trying to make a lot more turnovers coming up in the summer, coming up in the fall. So we're trying to improve on what we did last year.
And the defensive guys just, you know, staying with it and making sure we're getting back to that mindset of taking the ball away. And when we do that and we can get the lead, we can start to pass rush and attack on some people.
How about some local standouts today? You love to see it. Mount Spokane alum Cannon Katzer had a nice day. He would have a handful of big runs. There's one of them for you, making his case to play important minutes this upcoming season. On the defensive side, Gonzaga Prep alum Sam Lockett III would get an interception early on in the game. He transferred to WSU this offseason from City College of San Francisco. The game even had a Ryan Leaf appearance. How about that? Leaf, of course, led the Cougs to a Rose Bowl appearance and was the second pick in the 1998 NFL Draft. First throw incomplete. He says, hey, give me one more shot. And second one, he would actually complete it. Not as much zip as back in his day, but he could still sling it.